What's going on, everybody out there? It's Popular Stranger. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best free 86 overall Gridiron Guardian hero cards that you can pick up. You can earn 4 of these, and now that this promo is basically concluded, we have an updated pool of players to select, so there's some pretty good cards that came from part 2 as far as the 86s go. Let's show you how to earn these free packs in case you were unaware. The first of 4 that you can get is going to be found in the solo challenges. Now, you have to go to the Citizens in Distress section, but unfortunately there are certain lineup requirements that you have to unlock to be able to play through these solos. You have to have basically like certain types of players from each fraction or chemistry type, you know, gliders, boom bros, scrappers, etc. You have to have so many players in your lineup to unlock the solos. Once you do, you can go through and play them, and once you get down to 120 stars, you're going to unlock your first of 4 86 overall GG Hero Fantasy packs. Hopefully by the time you guys unlock these packs, they do contain part 1 and part 2 players. And what I mean by that is if you go into the Gridiron Guardians Field Pass, you're going to get packs 2 and 3 from here. The first one came early on, so at level 12 you got the first of the 2 within this Field Pass, and I purposely did not open mine until after part 2 came out. When I did that, they actually did update the pack, so I had my choice between the part 1 and the part 2 players, and the reason I keep saying this is because the part 2 players are way better than part 1, so hopefully you guys all were able to do that as well. So here is the second pack, again at level 12 of the Field Pass. The third one is going to be at level 20, and this one's important because it's non-B&D. The other 2 I've showed you are B&D, meaning you can't sell them, you can't put them into a set, but the one at level 20 in the GG Field Pass, you get any hero of your choice, but it is auctionable, and these cards go for about 110k right now, so you can use them in a set that requires 86s right now. You can sell it and make some coin, or you can pick the best player available, use that player, maybe sell it when you're done, quick sell it for training, whatever you want to do. The fourth free pack is going to come from House Rules, so if you go into your reward section within House Rules, you need to get to 25 wins. This one I'm unsure about as far as updating, because when I earned this pack at 25 wins, I opened it up and went with a pick right away during the part 1 of this promo, so it's possible that if you save this pack, this one would also update, and I would assume if you earn it after part 2 came out, which is the present time right now, it should contain both part 1 and part 2 players. We got you covered on the best part 1 and part 2 players though, so if your pack doesn't update, you'll still be able to make a good decision from that pack. And let's go through the players. We're going to start with Trayvon Moreg, which I think is one of the best budget user cards in the game if you want to place him at sub linebacker. 6'1", 87 speed, 87 hit power. Hit power kind of doesn't feel like it matters this year, unfortunately, but those are the things that you're always looking for in a user: height, speed, and hit power. He doesn't have the greatest coverage attributes, 81 zone, 77 man, so if you're going to use this card, especially as a sub linebacker, you probably want to user him like 99.5% of the time, because I'm not going to trust those attributes in coverage. Everything else is great though. Acceleration, he's got good play rec, good tackle as well for a safety, so really good budget friendly user card. If you're looking for one, go ahead and pick this up. The next card is going to be a part 1 player. It's Jeff Okudah. I'm not in love with this card, but if you need a cornerback, he's pretty versatile. Everything's kind of balanced as far as the attributes go. 6'1", 86 speed, 84 press, 86 zone coverage, 83 man. I would put him in zone a lot more than man based off of those ratings there, but he can play a little bit of man if you need it. Acceleration, agility, and jumping all at 85, and then the play rec at 82. There's a lot of good free options at cornerback out there in the game already, so a lot of you may not need this card, but if you do need a corner, he's going to be your best pick available from this pack. The best part 1 player in my opinion is Alec Ingold, and yes, he is a fullback, and it is probably worth pointing out that this promo also comes with a free strategy item. We put out a video on the best strategy item to take from that free fantasy pack, which you also get within the GG Field Pass. We'll link that video down below in the comment section as a pinned comment. Some of those items, well, all of the items give you +5 to a bunch of different attributes, 3 to be exact, and my favorite one gives you +5 to impact blocking and run block. block and catching. So putting that in your lineup with this fullback card makes him a little bit better of a run blocker. He's got good speed and honestly solid catching for a fullback there, and this is a position that you typically don't want to spend your coins on. So to get a fullback at 86 overall, that's going to impact your total OVR as well. I think this one's almost a no-brainer, especially if you get all 4 of the free packs. This should be one of your picks out of those 4. The next, or I think remaining players in this video, actually I take that back. There's one more part 1 player, but most of them are going to be part 2. Here is Chase Young. Pretty good card. 85 speed at defensive end there, 83 finesse move, 82 block shed. The power move's only 72, but when you get 2 of the big 3 in the 80s at this point in the year, that's not bad. So you combine that with the speed that he gets, acceleration pretty solid. All of these cards really only get good tier 1 abilities, so I don't think many of them are worth putting abilities on, but if you wanted to, Chase Young does get unpredictable or run stopper. Both of those are solid for defensive end, so I think you should be spending your 6 AP on pick artist or stonewall or other abilities, you know. But again, if you want to put an ability on this Chase Young, that is your option. And just like Alec Ingold in building your offense with, you know, free offensive linemen and fullbacks, same thing goes for the defense. To build your defensive line with free cards is always the move, so you can spend your coin on those skill position players that are going to have more of an impact on the game, like wide receivers, running backs, cornerbacks, quarterbacks, etc. But overall, Chase Young, pretty solid option. Another pass rusher that's pretty versatile, this is a part 1 card, is Preston Smith. He's an outside linebacker, so you want to put him in your specialist screen to get him on the pass rush all the time. He's not as fast, only 81 speed, but he does give you that 88 power move and 83 block shed. Finesse move stinks on this card. Good tackle, good play rec, good acceleration. I think he's going to be more of a hybrid. Like, he can stop the run when needed, but also he'll be able to get to the quarterback. It's just the lack of speed out there, but overall still a pretty good card. If you had to pick one over the other for the defensive line help, I'd probably still go and lean Chase Young, but this is a good second option if you want 2 different pass rushers from the 4 free packs that you can get. The final 3 cards we're going to go over in this video all came from the second part of this promo, and they're all offensive linemen. And this is why I like part 2 of the promo a lot better, because of that. Like, if you can get 3/5 of your offensive line built for free from this promo, from these 3 cards I'm going to go over, that's definitely a W. The first one is Lucas Niang, 89 strength, 83 awareness, pass block at 85, and run block also at 85. And remember, if you have that strategy item that gives you the +5 to impact block and run block, now you got this guy's run block up to a 90, and that's going to make him that much better as your right tackle. Next one is center Brian Allen. Now, a lot of you are probably rocking Kevin Mawai, so you might not need a center, but you can always take this card and then free up those team captain tokens to go maybe power up Eric Berry, who's the best of the 4 team captains. And with this Brian Allen, he gives you 88 strength, only 82 awareness, pass block also at 82, and run block at 84. So different positions, but he's not as good as the Niang card we just took a look at, but still necessary. And building your offensive line with another free card like this one is definitely a W. And the third one is the one that I took out of my pack that I hung on to, that I earned from the midway through the Field Pass fantasy pack, and that's going to be Mike Owenu, which is a right guard here. I was still rocking one of the rookie premieres over at right guard, so this is an update for me. 86 overall right guard with 86 strength, 85 awareness, 88 pass block, and 84 run block. And one more time, with that +5 strategy item, you're now looking at 86 strength, 85 awareness, 88 pass block, and 89 run back block, plus he gets the boost to his run block power. That makes this card, in my opinion, with that strategy item, of course, probably the best card out of all of the cards to pick out of this pack. So there you have it. Those are the best free 86 overall Gridiron Guardian cards to choose from your free fantasy pack. So go earn them right now, pick up some players, and boost that OVR. And thank you for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger, and I'm out. Peace.